What's good, YouTube? Because of Kobe here. So we're diving into one from Brodnax tonight. This one is Lord Show Me. I've really been enjoying this album so far. That one we did yesterday with Upchurch Country was cool. Was one of my favorite songs that I've heard, I'd say easily in the last 10 years. I fucking love that song. That's an amazing song. So I've really been enjoying the subject matter of this album so far and what Brodnax has brought to the table with it. I skipped over Where I'm From because I listened to that when it first came out, but I didn't make a video for it. But I really like that song a lot. So yeah, I have heard that one, if you guys were wondering, because I did skip over that one. But we got Lord Show Me tonight. I'm very excited for this one. Brodnax is one of my favorite artists, independent artists and rappers. He's a very talented artist, and he has his own story to tell, his own cadence, his own way of putting things and flowing on beats. So I really enjoy what Brodnax has brought to the table thus far, and I'm excited to see what we get with this one. If you guys are new here, go ahead and subscribe for me. We talk about mental health, addiction, world issues, everything in between. Break down all the lyrics, instrumentation. I like going the whole 9 yards on the bar breakdown and really talking about the topics inside of the songs and the way that we have metaphors and doubles and everything like that inside of a lot of the lyrics. I like diving in and finding those as well, because they'll slip past you if you don't pay attention. They'll slip right past you. So I like diving in and really trying to catch all of that wordplay and everything like that. I appreciate you guys tuning in. I always say at the beginning of every video, if you're struggling with mental health or addiction problems, to go get professional help. I had to do it for myself, and it was a hell of a journey to pull myself out of the holes that I was in. I just celebrated 16 months without alcohol, and I have over 4 years without doing hard drugs. So I know what it's like to go through the ringer with that and to really push yourself down into a hole and be self-destructive, and then come out on the other side of it and start living a better life and doing the things that you love to do. And I promise you, you can do that, and you can have a better life for yourself. You have to believe in yourself and take the action to get the help. Then you can inspire other people and motivate other people to do it as well through your own story. That's why I get on here and talk to you guys. I love you guys. We're going to get into this one. I'm Vakasa Kabi. A reaction video today. Keeps the doctor away. Fuck those apples. We got Lord Show Me by Brodnax.
Oh, baby, you know most of us out here is really going through the struggle just like everybody else is. On the beat and the button. So if you made it through or you going through, bitch, and you gon' come up out of the struggle, bitch, you a soldier in my mind, bitch. Ain't no telling where you been, bitch. I know you see it. Doubted I can do it. D, I signed to please believe me. You ain't turning to who you want.
I love Brodnax, man. He was rapping, he was like giving us a speech, but rapping it to us, basically. That's the way he said that. I love it. He was just saying, hey, at the end of the day, even us artists that are out here making this music for you guys are going through that same fucking push and struggle that all of y'all go through, and that's why he makes the kind of music he does so relatable, because he just feels like a regular person at the end of the day, and he maintains that part of himself inside of his music as well. I love it. It's so relatable. I love that they make it so relatable in a way where everybody can really apply it to their lives, and it's not just like some mainstream narrative or some kind of just mainstream emptiness. Emptiness is the proper word for it. It's just very empty and heartless in a lot of songs, right? But Brodnax bringing the soul with this one here.
Oh, baby, you know most of us out here is really going through the struggle just like everybody else is. On the beat and the button. So if you made it through or you going through, bitch, and you gon' come up out of the struggle, bitch, you a soldier in my mind, bitch. Ain't no telling where you been, bitch. I know you see it. Doubted I can do it. D, I signed to please believe me. You ain't turning to who you want it, and you ain't wanna be it. Haters mad when they fight the day they got me through seas. I ain't
Jesus. Johnny, where you been? It's fucking going back to Johnny, man. Going back to the Johnny, where you been? He's saying the haters are pissed off, though. He's aiming at the haters with that bar that he just said there. Hold on.
Ain't no telling where you been, bitch. I know you see it. Doubted I could do it, the unsoundably believe me. You ain't turning to who you want it, and you ain't wanna be it. Haters mad when they find the thing they got me through seas.
Wow. He said the haters got him through the shit. Man. Did he say they got him through the sins? Is that what he said in that bar? Something like that. But they got him through. He's saying the haters are fucking mad when they find out that they're the ones that caused him to be bold enough inside of himself to get through everything. Yeah, people doubting you and hating on you will take you to the next level. You'll fucking level up just to prove somebody wrong. That's what happens with all the artists that we cover on here and everything. They get haters coming out and talking mess about them and everything like that. And it just makes you level up because you're like, well, I'm going to prove you wrong now because that's how I feel today. That's exactly what artists like Brodnax do whenever it comes to the hate and the doubts and stuff that they get. They use it as the fuel to build onto their message. And then you get bars inside of songs that talk about it and create this awesome music for us through that. And it's like, at this point, you're just giving them material. Really, at this point, you're just giving an artist material if you try to talk shit on them. That's how it is now.
You ain't turning to who you want it, and you ain't wanna be it. Haters mad when they find the thing they got me through seas. I ain't had it in me, and they were part of the reason that I came up out the mother love the deep. Let the Lord fight your battles with you. You ain't gotta beat them by yourself. Lord have mercy on me, Jesus.
Wow. He said, let the Lord fight your battles. You don't have to fight them by yourself. And Lord have mercy, Jesus. I say so, man. I say so. I feel like that today also, Brodnax. I fucking feel like that.
You ain't turning to who you want it, and you ain't wanna be it. Haters mad when they find the thing they got me through seas. I ain't had it in me, and they were part of the reason that I came up out the mother love the deep.
Wow.
Let the Lord fight your battles with you. You ain't gotta beat them by yourself. Lord have mercy on me, Jesus. See it in my demeanor, ain't gonna watch you doing the weird shit to try to keep it seat. Only time I wasn't mad, bitch, when I been probably sleeping with some bad shit. Crack back to halfway D's. Lord, sweet Jesus, here you go again on the preach. Trying to light a fire under your ass and watch you hit the gas and go turn into Stone Cold Steven.
Oh my goodness. He said Stone Cold Steven. Wow. Wow. His scheme in this is, he's on a quick one with this one. He has such a heavy accent whenever he gets into that really quick flow. You gotta listen really close to catch the bars. He's fucking snapping here. He's saying that they get sick of hearing about his faith and stuff like that. Hey, I just complimented yesterday that that's one of my favorite things that you include in your music, Brodnax. So, screw those people, right?
The weird shit to try to keep it seat. Only time I wasn't mad, bitch, when I been probably sleeping with some bad shit. Crack back to halfway D's. Lord, sweet Jesus, here you go again on the preach. Trying to light a fire under your ass and watch you hit the gas and go turn into Stone Cold Steven. Some of y'all acting like you really don't know me. They ain't want me go back to the old me.
He said some of y'all are acting like you really don't know me. They don't want me to go back to the old me. Brodnax is saying. Wow. So it's like people from the past and shit see where a person is, and then they'll like talk all this mess or like have some shit to say out of like envy or jealousy or spite or whatever the feeling is, man. I mean, there's a lot of different ones that it could be inside of life, but he's referring to past people being like that, and then when you consider where a person came from and the crazy shit they did in their life and all of that, and you see what they're doing in Brodnax's case, putting it all on the fucking mic and telling his story to the world and inspiring people with it. Sometimes they'll act like you didn't do what you did in the past, like you weren't that person in the past, like you didn't actually have those struggles and everything, because you're in a better place now. So it's like forgotten or something. That's what he's talking about right there. It's a really fucked up thing to try to explain because it shouldn't even happen, but that's how it is. It's weird, man. Life is weird, bro. Life is very strange.
And watch you hit the gas and go turn into Stone Cold Steven. Some of y'all acting like you really don't know me. They ain't want me go back to the old me. Back to the If you ain't real, but the Lord gon' show me. Yeah, the Lord gon' show me. This.
He said, if you ain't Lord, wow, if you ain't real, bitch, the Lord gonna show me, he said. Brodnax, I'm telling you, Brodnax is one with his faith, right? Brodnax is one with his faith. He says the Lord will give me discernment to stay away from people that'll be toxic to what I'm trying to do. And I like that for him.
If you ain't real, but the Lord gon' show me. Yeah, the Lord gon' show me. This is where we separate the men from the phony.
Wow.
They try to wash us away, but we just kept jumping back in. Got it to the 5 for the men that gon' call it like they see it with no sugar on the shit. 5 go for 50, 55 go for 10. He just jump back on the internet, they Johnny, where you been?
Lord have mercy. He did the 550 scheme again, except he did it crazier this time, in a faster manner, in the middle of some crazy bars. Hold on.
If you ain't real, but the Lord gon' show me. Yeah, the Lord gon' show me. This is where we separate the men from the phony. They try to wash us away, but we just kept jumping back in. Got it to the 5 for the men that gon' call it like they see it with no sugar on the shit. 5 go for 50, 50.
Oh man, he's gonna part him like the sea. Okay, that's what he said there. I was trying to catch that middle section of that scheme right there. Part him like the sea, he said. Then the 551-5 scheme again.
5 go for 10, he just jump back on the internet. Hey, Johnny, where you been? Johnny, where you? Focused on the family, we ain't got a lot of friends. Did the flow for fellowship for anybody that can hear, baby.
Wow. He said, focused on the family, but we ain't got a lot of friends, but we got the fellowship for anyone who wants it, though. That's what he just said there. I think he worded it a bit different than what I just said, but that's exactly what he was saying. Wow. This is incredible right here.
55 go for 10, he just jump back on the internet. Hey, Johnny, where you been? Johnny, where you? Focused on the family, we ain't got a lot of friends. Did the flow for fellowship for anybody that can hear, baby. Like I'll try to beat you, better fight back, bitch. Do it long enough.
Said we'll float the fellowship for anybody that can hear. That's how he worded it.
You bound back, bitch. Rappers don't like rappers, let's sound like them. It's the rap game, Rick Flair, flowing the figure four with a pocket full of motherfucking pins. Saying, Johnny, where you been?
Whoa, the rap game, Ric Flair flowing through the pocket. He said flowing through the pocket, I believe. Hold on, Brodnax is snapping on this.
Bitch, you better fight back, bitch. Do it long enough until you bound back, bitch. Rappers don't like rappers, let's sound like them. It's the rap game, Rick Flair, flowing the figure four with a pocket full of motherfucking pins. Saying, Johnny, where you been?
Flowing in the figure. Oh my God, man. So he's gonna tie him up. He's gonna tie their legs up, right? Make them tap out. That's what he says.
Damn, rap game, Rick Flair, flowing the figure four with a pocket full of motherfucking pins. Saying, Johnny, where you been? He gon' hit him with the bang bang, same thing. Heard it all before, but it ain't sound like this.
He's gonna hit him with the bang bang, chicka thang. Leave it to Brodnax, man. I love it. I love when he gets on his little onomatopoeia kind of schemes like that.
He gon' hit him with the bang bang, same thing. Heard it all before, but it ain't sound like this. Some of y'all acting like you really don't know me. They ain't want me go back to the old me. If you ain't real, but the Lord gon' show me. Yeah, the Lord gon' show me. This is where we separate the men from the phony. The men from the phone trying to wash us away, but we just kept floating. Let me hear it one time for the soldiers. Let me hear it one time for the soldiers. Let me hear it one time for the soldiers. One time for the soldiers. Sing it with me one time for the soldiers. One time for the soldiers. Sing it with me one time for the soldiers. Sing it with me one time for the soldiers. One time for the time for the. Some of y'all acting like you really don't know me. They ain't want me go back to the old me. Back to the. If you ain't real, but the Lord gon' show me. Yeah, the Lord gon' show me. This is where we separate the men from the phony. They try to wash us away, but we just kept floating. Sing it with me one time for the soul.
So they tried to wash us away, but we just kept floating. Yep. Yep. That's how it is, man. Some people are buoyant, right? You gotta love it, man. You gotta love it. Brodnax, I don't know exactly what he comes from or anything like that in his past or anything like that. I'm sure in future interviews we might get a little more on that, right? I'll have to go look and see if I can dig into some of that. I haven't looked into his backstory too much, so I'm not sure what his past is exactly, but the way that he talks about it makes it sound pretty rough. Like he's got a lot of life experience and a lot of things that he's seen go on, probably inside of the music industry. He's, I imagine, right? I imagine he has seen a lot of things being a rapper throughout his life because he is a veteran of the game. He's been doing it for a long time, right? I love his music. You can tell that he's just really crafted his own style and knows exactly how he likes to do things and what pockets he likes to get into with everything. You can definitely tell that he is extremely comfortable with himself as an artist. It's one of my favorite things about him. But yeah, he says they tried to wash us away, but we just kept floating. I like that part right there.
Back to the, if you ain't real, but the Lord gon' show me. Yeah, the Lord gon' show me. This is where we separate the men from the phony. They try to wash us away, but we just kept floating. Sing it with me one time for the soldiers. Sing it here one time for the soldiers.
Yeah.
One time for the, sing it with me, bitch. Sing it with me one time for the soldiers.
One time for the homies and one time for the soldiers. Amen, Brodnax. Amen.
One time for the soldiers. Sing it with me one time for the soldiers. Sing it with me one time for the soldiers. Sing it here one time for the.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I like that a lot. I enjoyed that song a whole lot. It's one of my favorite ones off of this album. I like his flow style in it, how it's a quickened flow. He's really good at that syllable placement when it comes to those quick cadences. I love his syllable placement. It's very clean and very smooth. Like I said, he has a very solidified style to himself, but he can really do anything when it comes to like the flow pockets he can get into and everything. I like this album so far. We're about close to halfway through this one now. We're about halfway through this album now, and I really have enjoyed the songs that we've had on it so far from Brodnax. I'm very excited for when we get down to the Do It song with Bubba Sparks and Church. I'm excited to see what we get with that one, with that collab there. Very well done on this song. I love the placement of the syllables. I like the bars. I like the message inside of it. I really enjoy Brodnax's music a whole lot. I'm glad that I found it. I think it was maybe like, let's see, when did I first hear Brodnax? It was probably around the time that I first heard Church. I would say around the time I first heard Church, shortly after, right? It was shortly after I had first heard of Up Church. But yeah, it's awesome that they work together now. I really love that they're working together. They were making some awesome songs together, and I'm really happy to see Brodnax and Upchurch doing that together because, like I said, the songs are awesome. I love this. The original video will be in the description. As always, subscribe to Brodnax. Support the artists we have on the channel, especially the independent ones. They work their asses off to get the music out there for us. It's very relatable. It's very real. And Brodnax likes to speak on his faith and everything. I enjoy that about him a lot as well. Very solid album so far. I'm really enjoying this. I hope you guys like this video. Like I say, go get help if you need it. Make the best of your life. You can get yourself out of those shitty situations that you're in and find God and praise Jesus, man. That'll save you, truly. I love you guys so much. We're going to get out of here. I'm Vakasa Kavi. A reaction video a day keeps the doctor away. Fuck those apples. Leave a like for me, comment those suggestions, subscribe up this way, bang the notification bell for me. I'll see you guys in the next one. I love you so much. Thank you for everything. Have a blessed night. Peace.